This game is sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods, proud sponsor of New Mexico Young America Football League Spring Game of the Week. Every season starts at Dick's.
You've got more tasks to do than there are hours in a day. Are you comfortable with that? Being comfortable should never be a chore. This is comfortable.
This week's New Mexico Young America Football League Game of the Week is brought to you by Bubba's 33, where they have food for all.
This game is sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods, proud sponsor of New Mexico Young America Football League Spring Game of the Week. Every season starts at Dick's.
This week's New Mexico Young America Football League Game of the Week is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. You have to be here. This week's segment on the New Mexico Young America Football League Game of the Week is brought to you by the Rio Grande Rotary Club. This week's New Mexico Young America Football League Game of the Week is brought to you by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
This week's New Mexico Young America Football League's Game of the Week is brought to you by New Mexico Tractor Sales and Desert Greens Equipment, proud sponsors of the New Mexico Young America Football League.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's Game of the Week broadcast for the 10U matchup between the Sioux Cleveland Storm and the Volcano Vista Hawks of the 10U division. The Hawks have won the toss and will elect to receive for the first half. Both these teams are an amazing matchup for their divisions. Should be a great game to be able to witness.
Okay, what's your number? 50.
Number 24, Evan Gomez back to kick for the Storm. Elijah Santalinas to receive for the Hawks. Dennison grounds the ball, takes the knee. So the Hawks will start with the ball right at the 22-yard line. 13, Jacob Goudelet back to receive the snap. Number 80, Orlando Tapia. Lopez back carries it, will go out wide, and he'll be stopped right before the first down, right at the 31-yard line. It'll be second and about 2, second and 3. Coach Ray Goudelet for the Volcano Vista, calling the plays from the sideline. Trying to counter Mark Roybal, the head coach for Sioux Cleveland's defense. As we get ready for the second snap of the game, Goudelet back in the backfield with Lopez. Goudelet keeps the ball, will run out wide, and he's got room. He's going to make it to the 40, where he'll be downed right at the 40. It'll be a first down, Volcano Vista, with a gain of about 11. Volcano steps to the line. Goudelet will still be in the shotgun. Correction, he's going under center. Steps back to pass. Goudelet looks for an open field, and the ball is nearly intercepted by number 6. That's Wallace Emmanuel. Tips the ball, threatening an interception, and it'll be second and 10 right at the 40. Goudelet back in the shotgun. Trips line up on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Goudelet steps back to pass, looking for an open receiver, and the ball will be incomplete. That ball was intended for number 0, Caleb Dennison. It'll be third and 10. Goudelet steps to the line with the rest of his team. Goudelet steps back in the pocket. Will try to sneak, and he is down. Gain of nothing. It'll be fourth and 10. Will Coach Goudelet call the punt team onto the field is the question, or will they go for it? Actually, a loss of 1 on the play. They will send the punt team on the field. Number 20, Tristan Thompson, back to punt it away for the Hawks. High snap, able to get it, and he'll take it and run with it after a high snap, and he'll be downed right at the 34-yard line. It'll be Sioux Cleveland ball. Coach Roybal's offense will take the field. After a stop, it'll be first and 10 right at the 34-yard line. Back to receive the snap. He will take off, and he will be downed with about a 6-yard gain, but there is a flag on the field. It was a good gain of 6 on that play. Holding is called against the Storm. Send them back 10. First and 20. With the replay of down. Xavier Montano, number 2, back to receive the snap. He'll take it and run, and he'll gain about 5 on the play. Oh, excuse me, 2 on the play. Coach Roybal trying to find a play to get out of this long yard situation on second and long. Ball snapped. Mathis on the carry, and he'll get back to around the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard past. It'll be 3rd and 9. Coach Roybal trying to use this momentum to get the team, get the Storm in some good field position to possibly score a touchdown. Evan Begay back to receive the snap for the Storm. Ball snapped. Xavier Montano on the carry. He'll get to a little bit past 30, and it'll be 4th down, 4th and 5. We'll see if Coach Roybal sends the punt team onto the field to kick it away. I believe they're going to go for it. Number 2, Xavier Montano back to receive the snap, and he's going to run it right. Montano will be stopped right before the 1st down. And it'll be 1st down Volcano Vista as Ray Goudelet, Coach Goudelet's team, will take the field on the offensive. It'll be 1st down Volcano Vista. And we have Jacob Goudelet back in the pocket.
What are you doing? You don't got
He will be under center. Gives the ball to number 21. Andreas Olivas on the carry. He'll gain about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. With a great play call by Coach Goudelet. Goudelet in the backfield. He will return to the shotgun with Lopez at his side. Sends Segura in motion. Goudelet will look back for a pass, hit the screen to Lopez. And Lopez will find a lane, and he's off to the races. And it is a touchdown, Volcano Vista. Jace Lopez on the carry for about a 60-yard touchdown. That was a great offensive play call, great screen thrown by Goudelet, and a great reception by Jace Lopez. Lopez, or correction, Goudelet, taking the play from head coach Ray Goudelet. Will approach the ball for an extra point. Goudelet in the shotgun. Santolinas in the backfield. Santolinas on the carry, and he will be downed. It'll be no good. So 6-0 is the score. Hawks up 6. So Cleveland currently at 0. Mark Roybal and his Storm about to take the offensive and hopefully put some points on the board. Kickoff team back to kick it away. Malachi Baca will be the kicker for the Hawks. Memphis and Montano back to receive for the Storm. Ball's lined up on the tee. It's kicked away by Baca into the second row. of returners. And it's returned to about a little past the 40. And that was number 6. That was Wallace Emmanuel on the carry for the Storm. And Coach Roybal will have 1st and 10 at about the 43-yard line. Backfield for the Storm, receives the snap. He'll take it running out wide to the right sideline, and he's got some room, staying on his feet, breaks the tackle, and he is out of bounds at about the 10. A great carry by Nolan Nafas. It'll be 1st and goal for the Storm as they set up great field position to respond to the early touchdown by Volcano. Back to receive the snap. He's going to run it left, and he will be stopped with a gain of around 3. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Storm. Back to receive the snap is number 10, Nolan Nafas. Nafas will fake the pass. He will run it and gain about 2 or 3 on the yard, on the carry. The 3rd and goal as they are with inside the 5-yard line. Mark Roybal looking for a good call here. Montano takes the ball out wide, and he'll try to cut in. And he doesn't have the distance. Gain of about half a yard. It'll be 4th and goal for the Storm.
Hold up, guys! Hold up!
Roybal making a play call from the sideline. Very animated. And there'll be Nolan Nafas to receive the snap. Bobbled it. Able to pick it up and try to make something of it. And he will be down, sacked, behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 1st and 10, Volcano Vista, and Jacob Goudelet will bring his offense onto the field. Pretty good drive by the Storm in the response to the Hawks touchdown. Let's see what Ray Goudelet can do to advance his lead. Let's see what Mark Roybal can do to counter the lead. Jacob Goudelet steps back in the shotgun. He has Santa Elias with him. He's looking for a pass, and he'll be sacked behind line of scrimmage, and the ball was fumbled and will be recovered by the Storm. 1st down, Sioux Cleveland. It's number 12 with the recovery. That's Roy Martin. And it'll be 1st and goal for Sioux Cleveland, putting him in great field position to possibly score a touchdown. Montano is back to receive the snap. Ball snap. Montano will take it out wide to the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Sioux Cleveland. The quarterback, Xavier Montano, will keep the ball and score a touchdown for Sioux Cleveland to counter the early touchdown by Volcano Vista. Score is currently 6-6. Let's see if Sioux Cleveland can put up an extra point to take the lead. Evan Begay back to receive the snap, number 00. He'll take it out wide right again, and does he have the distance? He does! The extra point is good. The score is 7-6. Sioux Cleveland takes the lead as we continue within the 1st quarter. amazing offensive series after a great fumble recovery by Sioux Cleveland. Storm will be back to kick it off. And the Hawks back to receive. Yeah. So after the touchdown, Evan Gomez, number 24, will be back to kick for the Storm, as it is starting to rain over here at the Rio Rancho Sports Complex. Little bits of gusts of wind. We're in football weather. And Gomez steps back to kick. So the wind here is causing the ball to not stay on the tee. So the Storm are going to have to do it field goal style. Gomez back to kick.
This game is sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods, proud sponsor of the New Mexico Young American Football League Game of the Week. Every season starts at Dick's. This week's Game of the Week is brought to you by Fully Promoted, bringing you branded products and marketing services empowered by embroidery. XL Sports Photography, proud sponsor of the New Mexico Young American Football League Spring Game of the Week for all your sports photography needs. Visit XL Sports Photography.
We are back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It started to rain, so we had to bring our cameras in to the Game of the Week tent. The Ray Goulet and his Hawks were able to drive it down the field after returning it at about the 30. And they're in pretty good field position. Goudelet's back in the shotgun, will give it to Lopez. Lopez will take off. Have a gain of about around 4. Will be third down. As the rain is starting to pick up. We are officially in football weather, folks. Football weather. They'll have number 21. Thompson back to receive the snap as Goudelet will take the line. Thompson will take it out wide. And he will get the first down at about the 21-yard line. Great carry by Thompson. And it puts him in fairly good field position as they are on Cleveland's 21-yard line. I think so. And folks, Oh, that's cool. And with that, folks, that'll conclude the first quarter. The Hawks will pick up on the other side of the field at the 21-yard line. Let's see what Ray Goulet and his offensive coordinator draw for this one. As they threaten to take the lead against the Storm.
Watching the light meter around here?
I do.
This could get very dangerous. Lightning meter. Lightning meter. Hey, shrimp.
And there is an official's timeout as we check the weather currently at the fields. And with this, we are going to go to commercial as we figure things out here.
This segment of the New Mexico Young America Football League's Game of the Week is brought to you by Davis Miles, your New Mexico lawyers.
Accent Southwest Windows and Doors is the only locally owned 5-star Anlin Gold dealer in New Mexico. Our factory-trained installers can upgrade your home with energy-efficient windows, saving you money. With over 90,000 installs, our record speaks for itself. Accent Southwest Windows and Doors.
This segment of the New Mexico Young
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, due to weather, we will be canceling the rest of the Game of the Week broadcast. I repeat, due to weather, we will be canceling the rest of the Game of the Week broadcast. We apologize for this, but, you know, it just started raining and we got football weather here. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.
Football League's Game of the Week is brought to you by Davis Miles, your New Mexico lawyers. This game is sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods, proud sponsor of New Mexico Young America Football League Spring Game of the Week. Every season starts at Dick's. This game is sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods, proud sponsor of New Mexico Young America Football League Spring Game of the Week. Every season starts at Dick's. XL Sports Photography, proud sponsor of the New Mexico Young America Football League Spring Game of the Week. For all your sports photography needs, visit XL Sports Photography. This segment of the Game of the Week is brought to you by First Impressions, Inc. For all your graphics and apparel needs. First Impressions, Inc.
Accent Southwest Windows and Doors is the only locally owned 5-star Anlin Gold dealer in New Mexico. Our factory-trained installers can upgrade your home with energy-efficient windows,